2009 C300 all-wheel drive sports sedan with only 5,200 miles. As you would expect with only such low miles, no issues with this car whatsoever, no scuffing, no scrapes on the rims, and no stone chips on the nose. This is a one-owner vehicle, clean Carfax. The colour combination is Arctic white exterior with a black interior. This car features the Premium 1 package, which gives you the garage door opener, integrated compass in rear view mirror, auto dimming mirrors, power driver's seat with memory, rain sensor wipers, Sirius satellite radio, and the all-important heated front seats. On the rear of the vehicle you have the Formatic system on the right hand side of the trunk, which basically states this car is all-wheel drive. Mercedes-Benz have had all-wheel drive for many years and do a fantastic job with keeping you on the road, especially in slippery conditions. 60% of the torque goes to the rear and 40% goes to the front, but depending on the driving conditions it can force 100% power to one wheel if needs be. The C300 is a 6-cylinder which creates 228 horsepower. As you can see, the car has currently 5,219 miles. Hidden behind this door by pressing this little button just here reveals the display there, which will give you your radio stations. Underneath your radio display you have a couple of vents there for your dual climate control left and right compartments. And just below that you have a selection of buttons. As you can see, the far left and far right buttons are actually on right now, which states that the front heated seats are now on. Now with the heated seats, they are a full heated seat, so your back will be nice and toasty, as well as your buttocks will be good too. So for the New England weather, it's also nice to have those things warm. Now it's a 3-stage, so it's on very hot right now, and over a period of time it automatically dropped to 2, then 1, and eventually it will turn itself off, and then you can actually turn it back on again if you wish. Under the heated seats you do have dual climate control, meaning that the left side of the cabin is controlled with this dial, so driver and passenger behind, and then the right side, front passenger and rear passenger, get that dial. Now the nice thing about this, you do have the automatic, which basically increases or decreases your fan speed in reference to what temperature you have selected. If you want to take it all for automatic, you can just basically do the fan control just here, which is manual as well. On a very hot day you have a max cool button, which will be on full power air conditioning. Turn that back off, it goes back to your original settings. Another nice thing as well is you do have the direction of air here, so you can have it to your feet and face, or just to the feet and up to the windshield and feet as well as. Or you have the button to turn everything off, or you have maximum defrost and also rear just there. Now in the case that you're in a tunnel or behind a very smelly diesel truck, just over here in the center of this button you have a recirculation of cabin air, which basically closes off the outside vents there so you do not have any more pollution coming in the cabin. Just below the air conditioning controls you have a little drawer just here that opens up, and you do have a little ashtray or somewhere to put your sweet wrappers, and there's a cigarette lighter just here, or most people use it as a 12-volt charger for your cell phone. Just by pressing that again it will neatly closes. When they released this new model back in 2008, they mated it with a 7-speed automatic transmission. Leave it in drive does everything for you, but you can actually use it as a sports shifter here if you want to come down through the gears, or if you want to go up through the gears that way as well. Again, it's just an option for you. You can just leave it in drive, does everything for you. Now just to the left hand side just here you have a little button that says C and S, which will swip backwards and forwards for you. Now put it into C, it will start you off in second gear for winter driving, and you put it into S for sport, it starts you off in first gear and a little bit more aggressive on the gear shifting. This little dial just here is basically going to control all the information that you see in your stereo. Interior on this vehicle is black and it's in fantastic shape, as you would expect with the car with only 5,200 miles. Rear seats like brand new, never been sat in by the looks of it, but in the center of the seats, the front seats just here, you have dual vents there for the air conditioning system, and also you have a little open door there with a 12-volt charger. On the key itself, you can actually release the trunk by holding the trunk release button, and it releases all the way, which is nice, especially if you have shopping bags in your hand. Trunk size in this vehicle is enormous. It's 12.4 cubic feet of room, and as you can see, you have mats in there already. The spare is underneath this, and also you do have a first aid kit from Mercedes-Benz. So all in all, a fantastic car. Again, it's a C300 all-wheel drive sedan, 2009. And what you're looking at here is the Federal Trade Commission label, which states it has been Carfaxed. CPO means Certified Pre-Owned, which gives you a fantastic warranty. Right now, currently, if you drive this car away, its warranty is good until June 9th of 2014, or up to 100,000 miles. So you have approximately 95,000 miles to go. Then you can actually do an additional 1 or 2 years with Mercedes-Benz because the car is certified. So $14.95 for an extra year, taking it to 2015. Or $19.25 for an extra 2 years, take it up to 2016. As you can see, it's a zero deductible warranty, parts and labour. So it doesn't matter where you go, every single Mercedes-Benz dealership nationwide, which is close to over 300 of us, will accept this warranty because it's through Mercedes-Benz. Now, you can only buy a certified Mercedes-Benz from a Mercedes-Benz dealership, so don't get confused when you go to a used car lot and it says it's certified. It is not certified through Mercedes-Benz.